Baby Doge do 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 Baby Doge do 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 Baby Doge do 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 Baby Doge. Yeah. Elon Musk tweets again, and with them, blam, Baby Doge goes up some 281% in 7 days, and in 14 days it goes up 800%, basically ninefold. I did think that it was going to crash at the beginning of today, but it did climb back up again, and it looks like it's kind of just sort of staying in that region. So, I mean, should you be buying Baby Doge? Well, the answer is, considering the results, the hype, and the fact that it's still just a month old, Baby Dogecoin may seem like a smart buy. But when taking a closer look, though, there are several reasons to stay away. Guys, looking generally across the cryptocurrency market, I genuinely don't think cryptocurrencies like Doge, where there is no use case, is going to last. It may last, and it may well have another bull run, but it's probably not because of any of its own doing or any use cases being reflected or anything that actually backs up its analysis that I can make on it today. Because I don't know when Elon's going to do this again. And I don't know if anyone can predict when Elon's going to do this again. So if making money was the goal for cryptocurrency, then absolutely, of course, it'll be great to have these kind of things happen where Elon Musk tweets something and then price then jumps and everybody becomes rich. But we cannot foresee that. But what we can foresee is we focus on the use case. Looking at the market in general, we're seeing a 3.8% decrease over the last 24 hours. Bitcoin dominance sitting comfortably at that mid-40s mark. And look, at these prices, still very, very bullish on Bitcoin, Ethereum. We're also looking at Cardano, which is a fantastic future. XRP, I know there's a bit of a debate out there, but definitely bullish. And a lot of these coins are looking quite good. Today, there has been a small dip, obviously not for the tether currencies, not for the stable currencies, but we've got these little dips that'll be good opportunities for you to buy in for dollar cost averaging. And speaking of good cryptocurrencies with a fantastic use case, my money is on Ethereum. It is expecting a hard fork. The options expired on Friday, has actually shifted the market into the bull's favor. We often don't know what's going to happen around option closing. It was the biggest amount in volume of options that actually closed, and people are really skeptical about it. There was a few things that actually preceded the close of the options, is that China has banned a bunch of its mines because of the high energy use. And because of that, the FUD actually drove down the Bitcoin market a fair bit, which then gave a lot of great opportunities for whales to jump into. And not only whales, good, smart retail investors like you and I have entered into that dip as well. Obviously sitting on gains right now. Now, Ethereum then moved out of that dip to actually make some good gains and rallied up to $2,300, which is where we're sitting at right now. There was a dip from Sunday, of course. That's what happens with cryptocurrency market, and that presented another opportunity to get in like today. Overall, the options closing was actually a pretty good thing for Ethereum. Now, when options close doesn't mean there's a whole bunch of supply out in the market, but it just means there is Ethereum to be settled, whether to be bought or to be sold. So it does cause more volatility, but that means good opportunity for you, because if it dips, you can just buy more, really leaning into that dollar cost averaging strategy. Now, moving forward, what is actually happening right now to Ethereum and what can we expect for July? Well, this is it, guys. Ethereum's London hard fork, which is EIP 1559, launched on testnet on July 24th, setting a stage for a full mainnet implementation later in July. So later in July is when we're going to actually have the EIP 1559. The idea behind EIP 1559 is to make Ethereum more environmentally friendly, but more importantly, to improve the transaction speed and increase the scalability. It does mean that every transaction, the gas fee is going to be burnt. And it does mean that the miners are not going to be receiving as much Ethereum that as they used to. So there is some backlash on this. But overall, this is a very, very positive thing on Ethereum, is how a lot of analysts are viewing it as. So on this sort of rumor and sort of speculation, analysts expect investors to increase their exposure to Ethereum leading into this hard fork. And what's obvious in this situation is that on-chain data suggests that it's already happening, as Ethereum registered over 750,000 active addresses last week, exceeding Bitcoin by a considerable margin. Now, that is a big deal, guys. This is also beginning to sign flippening for Ethereum, which means that Ethereum is actually might become even bigger than Bitcoin, which is very, very exciting to hear. Having said that, I think this is the beginning of people hoarding into Ethereum. So in this situation, we apply trade on the rumor and sell on the news. So I think between now and by the end of July, we're going to see some interesting bull sessions for Ethereum. So having that in mind, we saw history being made with Ethereum surpassing Bitcoin in daily active addresses for the first time. Altcoins came to play as well. Looking at KSM, Comp, and Zilliqa were among many projects to make imprint on the market, while BTC ranged around $34,500. Not only is Ethereum doing such a great job, these are other altcoins that I am very bullish on as well. Moving forward, Ethereum has a new fighter in the league, and that's Ernst & Young. So Ernst & Young is one of the big fours, and they're having a crack at gas fee problem with the new protocol, and it's really interesting. It's called the Nightfall 3, which is a new iteration of the original Nightfall protocol released in 2019. Accounting service firm Ernst & Young released a set of tools called Nightfall 3 on Thursday in an attempt to reduce fees on Ethereum blockchain lower without sacrificing its privacy. So when we have big players like this, then, you know, there's definitely good promise on the use case of Ethereum, not to mention its million projects that it has on top, like Uniswap, which has done super well. Uniswap has actually increased 29% over the past week, guys. DeFi is going to be hot, guys. Uniswap also had a partnership with CoinMarketCap where they can buy directly from CoinMarketCap through Uniswap, which was a very interesting partnership that we saw because CoinMarketCap is actually owned by Binance, but this cross operation was very interesting to see. But it gave a lot of people access to these altcoins, which can be bought on the Ethereum network by integrating Uniswap onto the CoinMarketCap, which I thought was a fantastic move. And I wonder if that has had a positive impact on the price of Uni to see these kind of gains that we've seen in the past week and also yesterday. We're also seeing some creative things happening on Decentraland to host one of Ethereum's first music festivals. Guys, next Sunday, Decentraland hosts a virtual live music festival. Decentraland is a mix between Minecraft and Second Life. Parcels of land in the virtual world are already selling for around $1 million. That's right. One sold for around 900K. Decentraland is a browser-based, crypto-powered computer game with Minecraft-style world building and Second Life-style socializing that launched in 2017. And guys, you can buy like parcels of land with it, and they can buy in-game items, and you know, there's about 90,000 plots of land in there. And it has about 10,000 daily active users. And I think this could be something that may continue to grow, and definitely bullish on that. Now, Decentraland's CEO is actually working on another game project with like guys from Gears of War and things like that. It's called Big Time. Do check that out when you get a second as well. Moving forward onto Polygon, they are opening a vault on MakerDAO, commits to $50 million worth of Matic tokens, which is a big deal. So Polygon has announced the integration of yield optimization vaults on the Maker network, the blockchain-enabled protocol formerly referred to as Matic Chain, tweeted on Wednesday that it will be opening a vault on Maker and investing $50 million worth of Matic tokens as agreed liquidity for that treasury. Now, what is actually MakerDAO? MakerDAO is a technology for borrowing savings and stable cryptocurrency on the Ethereum blockchain, kind of like Aave, if you like. It has created a protocol permitting anyone with ETH and MetaMask wallet to loan themselves money in the form of a stablecoin referred to as DAI. So DAI is a stablecoin, and it is very, very widely used at the moment. By integrating loans with a stable currency, MakerDAO typically allows anyone to borrow money and reliably predict how much they had to pay back. This alleviates the fear that used to come in the area of crypto to crypto borrowing because it was quite volatile. So MakerDAO is a fantastic platform and Polygon is jumping into it. And this makes me feel very bullish about both of these coins. Moving forward, ELROND Network gets a mention from me today because they've worked very hard to make great partnerships across the month of June. And as you can see on this infographic, there is a lot of partnerships that were made in June alone. And I think this shows some very, very bullish signals for ELROND moving forward into July as well, now that we're going to manifest all of these partnerships for ELROND. Hope you learned something from today's video. And of course, if you have done so, please make sure you go and subscribe to my channel. This channel obviously is a channel to help you make money with crypto, that you can become a much better informed investor into cryptocurrency so that you're not just gambling out there. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you go check out my socials and make sure you like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so that you can stay updated with my daily updates on cryptocurrency. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace. Baby Doge, do 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 do, Baby Doge, do 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 do, Baby Doge, do 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 do, Baby Doge. Yeah.